Washington State Democrats passed this at 2 a.m., knowing full well, having been informed by their own progressive buddies, this will devastate the working poor. This will hurt the working poor worse than anyone else. And Democrats responded to that by saying, let's pass it anyway. In the wee morning hours. And that's why I just came around to let them do it. Let them do it.
Madam Speaker, there are 50 aye, 45 nay, 2 excused.
Having received a constitutional majority in gross substitute House Bill 1589 as amended by the Senate is declared pass.
I've never cheered on Democrats to pass a bad policy, I don't think, in my career. But I found myself around midnight saying, pass the damn thing. I freaking love it. Pass the thing. You know why? Because one, I think it has constitutional weaknesses, and I do believe that it can be reversed on a legal challenge. But two, Democrats are going to have to wear it like a scarlet letter all the way through Election Day. And making this the closing act of the legislative session, hurting the poor in Washington State even further, lets voters know that there is no mistaking it.
House Bill 1589 as amended by the Senate is declared pass.
Washington State Democrats right now do not care about the working class. They're willing to lie. They're willing to hurt people, to fulfill a climate agenda. They don't care if it's good or bad policy. They don't care that the lieutenant governor of their own party called this a hot mess the way it was written. They don't even care that there's a clear constitutional issue with it that makes it really susceptible to a legal challenge. They just want to push it through because they didn't want to end. This is why. They didn't want to end the session with another loss. You have one party that controls the House, the Senate, and the governor's office. They should be ending every session in celebration. But this has been a very bad session for them. They saw some of their key priorities like rent control, like giving unemployment benefits to striking workers. They saw those shot down. Even some members of their own party said, yeah, we're not doing that. So those were huge losses. All of their pro-crime bills, that didn't get anywhere. And then they had to pass 3 Republican-backed initiatives into law that will undo aspects of their agenda. So here they are the last few days of the session. They're like, this session has sucked. And this bill to ban natural gas is all we have left. I can just see this behind the scenes. If we don't have the votes for this, you know how embarrassing that's going to be? So they just browbeat members of their own caucus, had the governor call them. Can only imagine how those conversations went. And shamed them overnight, spent 9 hours doing it, until enough of them changed their mind where they could pass this crap policy that'll hurt the poor at 2 a.m. This is a freaking gift. This is a gift from God. Honestly, it is the cherry on top of the sundae for all of the things that they have done that we can now point to actually make change in the state of Washington. So thank you, Democrats, for that gift. I have come full circle on this. A+, I'm fully in support of that vote.